Hi everybody, it's Corley at the library. Welcome back. I had a little bit of a break from doing story time, but we're back at it again. And I have a little bit of news if you haven't heard yet. The library is open, so we're very excited about that. So we want you to come down and visit with us. You can borrow some books, but unfortunately the children's room is not open at this time to play in. But come down and visit us and pick out some new books to read. Where there are a few limits. We have a limit on the number of people coming in and limit on the number of time you can visit. So, but we still want to see everybody. So come down and visit. So we're going to carry on with our story times online for now. We are still not allowed to have groups in the library. So we'll just continue the way we've been doing it for all summer and last spring. So this is the way it'll be for a little while. Anyway, I'm going to carry on. Today we're going to do some stories about, most of them I guess, every story I have has a pig in it. Do you like pigs? What kind of sound does a pig make? Yeah. So this one's called My Lucky Day. There's a fox looking at the pig. What do you think he wants to do? Let's see. One day, a hungry fox was preparing to hunt for his dinner. As he polished his claws, he was startled by a knock at the door. "Hey, Rabbit!" someone yelled outside. "Are you home?" "Rabbit," thought Fox. "If there were any rabbits in here, I'd have eaten them for breakfast." When the fox opened the door, there stood a delicious-looking piglet. "Oh, no!" screamed the piglet. "Oh, yes!" cried the fox. "You've come to the right place." He grabbed the piglet and hauled him inside. Uh-oh. Do you think he's going to eat him for his dinner? "This must be my lucky day," the fox shouted. "How often does dinner come knocking on your door?" The piglet kicked and squealed. "Let me go! Let me go!" "Sorry, pal," said the fox. "This isn't just any dinner. It's a pig roast, and that's my favorite. Now get into the roasting pan." It was useless to struggle. "All right," sighed the piglet. "I will. But there's just one thing." "What?" growled the fox. "Well, I am a pig, you know. I'm filthy. Shouldn't you wash me first?" "Just a thought, Mr. Fox." The fox said to himself. "He is pretty filthy." So the fox got busy. He collected twigs, he made fire, he carried the water, and finally he gave the piglet a nice bath. "You're a terrific scrubber," said the piglet. "There," said the fox. "Now you're the cleanest piglet in the country. You stay still now." "All right," sighed the piglet. "I will. But what?" growled the fox. "Well, I'm a very small piglet, you know. Shouldn't you fatten me up to get more meat?" "Just a thought, Mr. Fox." The fox said to himself. "He is on the small side." So the fox got busy. He picked tomatoes, he made spaghetti, and he baked cookies. And finally he gave the pig a nice dinner. "You're a terrific cook," said the piglet. Oh, I think I missed a page. Oh, no, that is it. "There," said the fox. "Now you're the fattest piglet in the country. So get into the oven." "All right," sighed the piglet. "I will. But what? What?" yelled the fox. "Well, I'm a hard-working pig, you know. My meat is awfully tough. Shouldn't you massage me first to make my meat more tender?" "Just a thought, Mr. Fox." The fox said to himself. "I do prefer tender meat." Do you think the pig is stalling? I think he is. He doesn't want to get into that pot. So the fox got busy. He pushed and he pulled and he squeezed and he pounded the piglet from head to toe. "You give a terrific massage," said the piglet. But, the piglet continued, I've been working really hard lately. My back is awfully stiff. Could you push a bit harder, Mr. Fox? A little to the right, please. Yes, yes. Now a little to the left. Does it look like the fox is getting tired? Mr. Fox, are you there? What happened to Mr. Fox? But Mr. Fox was no longer listening. He had passed out exhausted. He couldn't lift a finger, let alone a roasting pan. Poor Mr. Fox, sighed the piglet. He had a busy day. Then the cleanest, fattest, and softest piglet in the country picked up the rest of his cookies and headed for home. What a bath, what a dinner, what a massage, cried the piglet. This must be my lucky day. When he got home, the piglet relaxed before a warm fire. Let me see, he wondered, looking at his address book. Who shall I visit next? He's got a big list there. He's already visited the fox and the coyote. I think he had that planned the whole time. Uh-oh, who'd he visit next? A bear. Do you think he's going to get out of that one alive? He just might. He's a pretty smart little piggy. All right. Okay, let's see. I'm just going to turn this a little bit. All right, everybody. I want to see your hands today. Did everyone bring their hands? Okay, ready? Roly-poly, roly-poly, up, 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 up. Roly, roly-poly, roly, roly-poly, down, 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 down. Roly-poly, roly-poly, out, 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 out. Roly, roly-poly, roly, roly-poly, in, in, in. In, roly-poly, roly-poly, fast, 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 roly, roly-poly, roly, roly-poly, slow, 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 slow. Good job. Okay, let's see what kind of a pig book I have next. Wild Boars Cook. So that's kind of a pig. They're called wild boars, and they run around in the forest. These kind of pigs. Let's see what they're going to cook. This is Boris, this is Morris, and this is Horace. This is Doris. They are wild boars. They are bossy and selfish and stinky and hungry. Boris is so hungry, he could eat 35 hot dogs and a bushel of bonbons. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Bad Boris. Look at him. He's making a real mess there, isn't he? Morris is so hungry, he could eat a pineapple upside down cake, 10 pickles, and a boot. A boot? Munch, munch, munch. Naughty Norris. There he is eating a boot. I don't think boot is a very good food. Horace was so hungry he could eat a pizza as big as the moon. Yum, yum, yum. Horrid Horace. Look at how big that pizza is. Did you ever eat a pizza that big? Pretty big. Doris is so hungry, she is eating a cookbook. Are you supposed to eat a cookbook? Are you supposed to use a cookbook to cook? I think she should maybe find a recipe instead. Oh, but wait. Doris has found a delicious recipe. A recipe for the biggest, messiest, stickiest, gooeyest, chewiest, most delicious pudding in the whole wide world. Watch out, everybody. Wild Boars are making a massive pudding. I think they'll make a massive mess, too. First, they measure out the ingredients. 10 cups of sugar, shouted Morris. 500 chocolate-covered chocolates, read Boris. Wow, that's a lot of chocolate. A gross, excuse me, a gross of donuts, squealed Horace. It's too dry, sobbed Boris. It's too small, wailed Morris. I'm hungry, howled Horace. So Doris added 1.5 puddles, a bucket of squishy butter, 26 bananas, and a squid. Then she started to whisk briskly. Look at the mess she's making now. But pigs like mess, don't they? All the boars joined in. Whisk, 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 stir, 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 cook, cook, cook. And out came the most beautiful, massive pudding in the whole wide world. Oh, look at that. Do you see the squid on top with his eyes? Turned out pretty nice looking, actually. Now, do you think, excuse me. Now, do you think Boris and Morris and Horace and Doris sat with their hands folded and their napkins in their laps? Did they pass the biggest piece to the wild boar on their left? Did they say thank you and chew with their mouth closed? What do you think? They are pigs after all. I don't think so. Of course not. They gulped and grabbed and smashed and snatched and pushed and prodded and choked and chewed. And they ate that massive pudding in 10 seconds flat. My goodness, they're all in there. Delightful, moaned Morris. Delicious, groaned Boris. Divine, burped Horace. It was my idea, said Doris. And they all lived happily ever after for 5 whole minutes. That's not very long. Until, look pretty full and happy there. Until, I'm still hungry, cried Boris. I'm still starving, wept Morris. Everyone got more than me, howled Horace. My goodness, those piggies are sure hungry. Never mind, said Doris. I think I found another recipe. And it says massive cookie. So do you think they're going to make a great big mess to make a great big cookie? I think they probably will. All right. Well, we're going to read one more quick little story, and that'll be it for today. But I do want to see you visit me in the library. Make sure you come and say hello. All right. Here's our last story. I really like slop. Well, that's kind of what pigs normally eat, right? They eat a bunch of scraps and slop. And like the boars made a real mess with all their funny food. Okay. I really like slop. La, la, la. There's Piggy and Elephant. Piggy's walking with a bowl. Hi, Gerald. Hi, Piggy. Yikes. What is that smell? What is that? This is slop. Slop? Yummy, yummy slop. I think Pig's pretty proud of his slop. Yummy? You eat that? Ew. Sure I eat this. What do you see all those flies buzzing around? It must be pretty smelly if there's flies buzzing around. Pigs really, 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 really like slop. Eating slop is part of a pig culture. Oh, said Elephant. Looks like he's listening to his slop. Listen, or he's hugging it closely, I guess, is what he's doing there. Should it smell like that? Piggy sniffed. Yep. Pop. Look at him. Yee! But yeah, that's how it's supposed to smell. Slop is supposed to be stinky, I guess. What about all those flies? The flies are how you know it's ripe. Do you want to try my slop? Do I want to try your slop? No way. There goes Piggy bouncing off with the slop. Oh. Okay. Do you think Piggy's sad? And Elephant's sitting there feeling a little bit guilty because he didn't want to try his slop. Off goes Piggy. Sad. Piggy, wait. Do you think Elephant's going to try his slop? What do you think? Yes, Gerald? I will try your slop. He's a little scared. Yay! Piggy said. Maybe you will really like slop. Do you think Elephant's going to like slop? Maybe, he said. Try a big taste. I'll try a small taste. That's kind of how we all are when we're trying something new, right? There's Elephant taking a really small taste. That is a small taste, said Pig. You're close to trying slop. You're closer. He's putting it closer to his mouth and it looks like he's getting a little worried. Closer. You tried it. Look, he touched his tongue to it. That's all he did was touched his tongue to it. Boing! Now he turned green and purple and his eyes are bulging out. Spicy, huh? Said the pig. Do you know how I get that old shoe taste? There he is. He's orange now and yellow. Old shoes is how I get that old shoe taste. He puts old shoes in his slop. Irk, 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 irk. Oh my goodness, look at Elephant now. Not only is he yellow, but he's got purple polka dots and his eyes turned all green. And his tongue is green. So, do you really like slop? Do you think he likes it? Somehow I don't think so. Said Elephant. No, I do not really like slop, but I'm glad I tried it. Because I really like you. Oh, Gerald. The pig is getting all flushed and embarrassed. Dessert? What's he offering for dessert? A fish bone. Silly piggy. Don't push it, bub, said Elephant. He doesn't want to eat a fish for dessert. He just ate slop. And that's the end. I love these Piggy and Elephant books. They're really good ones. You should come on down and borrow a couple. There's a whole bunch in the series. They're very good. All right, everyone. Well, I hope to see you come visit me at the library soon. Unfortunately, because we can't have any indoor programming, I'm going to see what I can come up with. We'll do maybe a few more things online other than story time. We may yet have one more outside story time. I'll let you know next week for sure. We're just trying to figure a few things out for that before it gets really cold for the winter and we have to stay in. But for now, this is what we have. So at least you can come into the library now and borrow some books. So we'll hope to see you then. Bye, everybody.